Okay.
What do you have
All right.
cooking here? Smells so wonderful.
So not to give too much away, we're just doing a little bit of a pork roast. So we've got the pork with some potatoes and a little bit of vegetables. Nothing too
Sounds
fancy. I'm not
sounds
the
wonderful. It's
best
been
the best cook in the world, but I like to keep a bit of meat, some potato and veg.
well, it's definitely going to be a change of pace from actually cooking for everybody and actually enjoying the meal made for me.
He's
How's it
taking the
going,
pig,
Mr.
honey. He's taking the pig.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
it's a piece of
Just
that.
having a smoke.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
the only
About
one.
the door. Yeah, I figured I'd
It's
open the
okay,
door. I
he
don't know if
can
you
take
guys
it.
are
Oh,
smokers
oh,
or
let
not.
me help myself then.
I was
Frankie.
Oh,
had
he
to
was
sneak a-
only complaining because
I had
he
to sneak a piece of
keeps
pig.
getting his hand slapped
Oh,
for
stop.
doing it.
Ow. What the hell, woman?
You
Now,
stay
Miss
away from
Poppy,
that
did
pig.
you have to go
I just
out and
took a
kill
little
this
piece
pig
off
on your
just a
own,
little
or
piece
did
of it. On
Mr.
the side.
Frankie kill it for you?
Mr. Frankie went out and got me the finest pig he could find.
Oh, it smells wonderful. I can't wait to try.
Maybe you could come round and
Oh,
teach
yeah.
me some cooking.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the
I'm gonna go
best.
check on the
Oh,
men,
the
alright?
same, the same.
Well, running a
I'm sorry?
saloon, you get through it.
Yeah.
What we got
But,
going on out
Oh,
here?
definitely.
We're just over
try my
here
best.
smoking. Well, I got
Let
the
me have a
back door
cigarette,
open.
huh?
My,
Yeah, I didn't want to smoke the
recipe I
house
was
up.
most fond of
We
was
got
the
guests
chef.
over and stuff.
Oh, I love that.
The plan. Let her do her tour.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't conveying
Anyway,
nothing as far as
okay,
business.
anyway, go ahead.
No, I wasn't
Alright,
saying
okay,
anything
go
about
ahead, alright,
business.
they're
I was
gone,
just
they're
saying
gone,
that
they're gone, it's alright, it's
that
alright.
the fella at the
So-
original's been a
Yeah.
This painting
Kind
right
of our
here on
problem.
the wall, right above the stairwell.
Seems
Who's
like
the
every
problem?
time, well, it seems like every
Just
time something
sunset.
bad happens, he's always around.
Ooh.
It's wonderful, isn't
That
it?
original
Did you
fella and his
paint that?
what's his
Oh,
wife's
that's
name?
alright.
I wish I could paint.
What's
He
her
was, what do you
name?
mean? He was shot in the middle of the street, Dallas. I mean,
I do
looks
not
like an
have
innocent
that skill.
bystander to me.
No, don't take it that way. What I'm saying is,
barely
it's like
moving.
seems like bad luck seems to find
Oh,
that
I
man.
Seems
love
Oh, yeah.
it.
You know, I wouldn't
say
anything
working
bad.
on this one project, and I just
think
feel
that bad
that
luck
I'm
seems
just
to find him
not
a little
getting
bit.
anywhere with it. I have to.
I was
really
waiting for
well.
that.
You know
That's
what? Hey,
something
brother, you
like
two look
mine.
good together. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
She is a
found
lovely
one of
woman.
the only pink ones that I own
I know you
as
be
well.
keeping her in check too,
That
huh?
is gorgeous.
She
Yeah.
keeps me in check mostly.
Yeah, I
but-
was.
yeah, she keeps me in check.
Uh,
That woman, look, it takes a real kind of man to wrestle that
Yes,
demon.
you
I'll tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
that. That's a whole cougar in itself. Y'all seen the cougar outside of Blackwater that always be bothering folks right there by the road?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so for instance,
I'm
she's the
just,
cougar, we the
showing
innocent
Georgia around.
bystanders.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I do like a
That's about
challenge, and I do like I don't know. I guess it's just I got tired of being without routine or without structure.
there you go.
You kind of. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
hello, ladies.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
I
there
already
is.
tried.
Wow.
Here.
there's a
Oh my word.
Please just
we-
ignore
we
the,
got
the
we got a new addition to the party here.
It was the most simple one I could find.
Well, you look
Poppy's
lovely.
tastes are a
She
little
looks
different than mine.
wonderful.
Well, y'all
You
got
look
our
gorgeous.
attention.
Yep.
And she's definitely got mine.
Thank you.
three beautiful women walk down the stairs.
Hold on, I'm right there. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Got my attention.
Yeah.
We can finish the tour if you want, Giorgio.
I'm partial to blue.
Oh. Frankie loves red.
And so with no law, there can be no DOJ. You know, we're just gonna be pushing paper, which is part of our job, which is fine. But the court side of it, you know, comes to a grinding halt when you don't have a law presence. You know, now that has been since rectified, but again, now you're basically starting all over, training the marshal services in to the process of the DOJ and their process. And every marshal wants, you know, they want to make their change and put their stamp on it, which is good. However, if the powers that be don't come together and talk, it's just one side making changes and the other side making changes, and the changes don't mesh up. And so, and that's kind of where we're at right now. And I, you know, I'm working with I'm working with the AG and trying to get the marshal and the AG into the same room so we can hash these things out. and get everybody going in the same direction.
Now I'd like to address a few things. So the direction that I want to take this is just my direction. I don't know. I can't speak for Frankie or Papa or anybody else. It's just me. Just think that we all need to have an actual meeting with Bordeaux, McCree, Davenport. We all sit down. We all talk about this. We're talking about not meshing well together or changing policies and everything. Shouldn't that be done as a whole?
Well, the way the county is actually designed, governmental structure, the marshal and the attorney general are the two final says. And when it comes to the DOJ and the penal code, uh, now the federal government above them does have veto authority if they overstep into a realm where it's either too restrictive is probably not the best words, or if it peters into the realm of county rule.
Yeah, that's why I
Dallas.
was saying my direction is the I just want embedment for the community as a whole. Law enforcement needs to be actually as entitled enforcement. Folks pushing each other in the street, that just
It shouldn't be occurring.
Can we
at
just talk
all.
about the marshal executing a man in front of us in the middle of the street on our
That's
first
that's
day?
one of them.
Can
I
we
mean, the
talk?
That's
night.
Yeah, let's not. I'm not gonna stand there and pat on that gentleman's back when he's walking around acting like that. We have better standards than that.
I agree. That
So
to
Me as
me
well.
is unacceptable, and the fact that we haven't had a report or a warrant for his arrest over that is disheartening.
I do want to say though, with the marshal, and I said this yesterday, is that I do think he takes his job very seriously when it comes to wanting to recruit for the marshal services, the recruitment process we've been through. He does want to do a good job, but I just think the line between being friends with the community and remaining professional as a marshal seems to be very fine, and sometimes slightly invisible. And that is a huge problem that is occurring. And what I've seen since being in the marshal services is it's keeping that professionalism while maintaining the confidence and the security of the community within Aurora Springs to feel like they are safe in our hands, if that makes sense.
That makes absolute sense.
I think
Yeah.
his intentions are definitely good.
No, his
I think
intentions are good.
there is just a problem with keeping that professionalism at all times and
There's
remembering that we are the face of the law day in, day out.
Well, we hold the standards up. We are the face of the community. Like it's nothing against his person or anything. Marshall
Hmm.
McCree is a good marshal, but I feel like his community outreach has gone to a personal level of befriending some of these individuals that should not be befriended at
the
all.
DOJ
Like
should be his friend. That not.
exactly.
Yes,
And
and we
it's
we don't have a lot of communication with him because he doesn't reach out to us.
and
and
you
that's
should.
another thing. That's an issue right there. I mean, you should be the first ones to be notified about any and all incidences that occur, regardless if they get a lawyer or not.
Well, actually, that should go to the district attorney.
By the way, is Barry Hall still the district attorney? He's been still going around saying he is, but I
No,
just
Sam Waters fired him the night before the court case.
okay.
So what's important here too, Dallas and Poppy May, as lawmen, we need to push for these people going out on bail, so they can then be sent
Most
to a
definitely.
lawyer, and then they can also be sent to the judges, and
Yeah, due process.
yes, and everybody has a right to it. But within that 72 hours, if they don't communicate, then I'm assuming the judges will it be you guys that would be issuing like an arrest
Bench warrant.
warrant or a
There'll
bench
be a
Well,
warrant?
bench warrant
it
for their
has to
arrest.
be requested.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
don't
So who can
just
request that?
unfortunately right now it seems to be only the marshal is allowed to do bench warrants or warrants
Okay.
because he hasn't appointed anybody else as a secondary, and that's another issue that is occurring because he may not be awake multiple times throughout the week. And then when we do receive any type of paperwork, it's 5 days old
Well,
and then we do the paperwork and then he comes back and cancels it all because they've either already paid their fines or they have left county.
Well, how many folks are you arresting that are not violent criminals who, put folks in bodily harm that would actually deserve to be out on bail?
But that's just it. They said everybody has the equal right to be on bail for 72
Mm-hmm.
hours immediately if they have a
Mis-
lawyer to represent them.
If they're going to do a claim of innocence.
misdemeanor or felony.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy May, you're not working on the sweater you've been making for me for the last 15 years?
Let me grab my knitting stuff. No, I'll concentrate on this. I'll carry it on after.
Okay.
That's
I'm
a
having a night off from knitting.
Yeah, we're having a night off
I'm
with
gonna
good
knit.
company.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm very much, we can't live in the past of what's gone on. All we can do is look forward and see how we can improve it going forward.
And push
I
more
agree.
work so the judges can work.
Yeah, because
They
the last time we've actually done real work is September 22nd.
That's a whole lot of time in between.
Yeah,
these
that's just outlandish.
these
Like,
are. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, Mr. P.
Well, there's there's a proper way to do most of this. I've already gotten that ball rolling on my side, and I'm going to continue to push to get these people into the seats, into a room, and if I have to lock the door, I will lock the door.
I'll stand guard.
But it,
I stand
Kidnapping.
guard.
these are
They'll get charged for
conversations.
kidnapping.
These are conversations that need to be had,
Yeah.
and I expressed that in my missive to them that it has to happen sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens later, we won't have a marshal service anymore.
That's an accurate statement there, Mr. B. I'd hate to convey that, but that's my feelings. If this don't get handled and stuff doesn't get a little bit better, I'm just going. I didn't pick up a badge to be just somebody's lackey and do horse calls or mass calls. I didn't pick up a badge to watch my marshal push and punch people in the middle of the street. I didn't pick up that badge for this. Neither did my brother. I'm pretty sure he could convey the same.
Absolutely.
We
And I
picked this
definitely
badge up for
didn't
a
become a
community.
judge to just do adoptions and name changes.
You do adoptions and name changes.
That's essentially all we've been doing.
Oh, get out of here.
Marriages, that's about it.
Divorce.
Oh
So
yeah, since
how
September, that's pretty much all we've been doing.
so
What?
how do we get something introduced so that or how do we approach this? We don't have anything that we have to say to anyone, obviously, when we place them under arrest. There isn't anything in particular that we say in terms of a lawyer. So how do we introduce this
Just ask them if they
to
want a lawyer.
somebody? We just ask the question,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I
Yep.
wonder if a lot of them realize that there are lawyers that they can employ and that they could afford.
Well, a lot of people weren't even aware that there was a DOJ, except, I mean, they're still
Yeah.
finding it out with the fact that they need a marriage certificate to change their names.
We need more
Like,
government officials. That's what it is.
All right. So we'll just
I think that
start
comes
it.
down to the marshal, doesn't it? If you're going to
Yeah.
change processes and procedures that we've got
yes,
to follow.
Not necessarily. The marshal only has limited power of what he can do.
So who would the marshal go to?
Federal
The-
government. This is involving the technicalities of paperworks and systems that the marshal can't do nothing about.
but the process with this, even without something that the government has put out and technicalities and systems, the process is still within county that needs to be discussed and figured out. Because right now, the processes and the department heads are not communicating with each other to have a clearly defined route on what we're supposed to do. And we had one until we went through 3 different marshals past that point. Every new marshals, our department head doesn't even speak to that marshal to come to an understanding to formulate a plan. And that's where the breakdown is occurring. It's within the department heads not communicating with each other.
So I think we need to just poke the system a little bit and see how this is all going to work out, and then see how many cases we can get together for you.
We also need to get Mr. B locked in a room with these
Yeah.
two gentlemen.
It's going to happen. But like I said, there's the proper way to do it is one, you do not disobey the order that's been given by your superior.
Absolutely.
You got to follow what he says to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you follow what he says to do. It's in his hands. It's his responsibility. But as we continue to grow in the county, and the county does have to shift and make changes. That's with any growth. And the changes and the growth start here in these type of meetings.
Yep, and
Absolutely.
we're gonna have some growing pains, folks. It's gonna happen. We're gonna have growing pains. Things are gonna happen. It's gonna shift, and it's gonna shift dramatically, whether we know it or not. We all thinking it's not, but it's gonna shift dramatically. Folks just need to start upholding the Bible and looking to more godly things than what they're doing now. You know, all this debaucheryism and people just pushing each other in the street. That all ends here. Today, we're gonna push for the betterment of this community.
I,
Don't y'all agree?
I will tell you, no one is above the law.
Absolutely not. Not even the governor himself or herself.
I'm a firm believer you lead by example,
So
whether
then
you
let's
are at the
lead.
top or at the bottom. If you lead by example, people will
Everybody needs to
follow.
do their part. All right. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
serious. Everybody needs to do their part. Everybody needs to start, writing letters, getting in touch,
We got to
doing
push.
prayers.
We got to push the criminals that want a lawyer. We need to get them some work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
100%.
we
We
Yeah.
need
really
to do
need to
that.
remain consistent.
Very.
Very consistent. Yeah.
He's
Dia
limited.
Well, Bodie
retired.
told me
Dia,
he
yeah, Dia
informed us
Knight.
yesterday he was leaving as well.
Oh,
You
great.
sorry?
Bodie informed us he was leaving as well due to this court case and how it was handled. He was upset about the fact that the marshal fired him the day of the incident, directly after it, and he was the lead detective, and so there was no way for or the lead person on it. So he was supposed to write the
Are you
incident
hold on?
report.
Are we talking about John or Bodie?
John,
All right, John wasn't fired. He was placed
he
on
was put on
suspension.
suspension. Okay, but so he never wrote the incident report because of that. And he understands the reason I came to my judgment with no incident report.
And
What was the
That
judgment?
should have been collected before he was suspended.
This was like $3,000 in marshal services had to pay to the constituent, or
Cocotia.
yeah, Cocotia.
And
Yeah.
then all 3 dossiers were
Removed.
Oh, wow.
expunged.
expunged.
Yeah.
And
So
that's why
that's
he's decided to step down.
No, it was
Bodie decided to step down because of how the case was handled. The
Oh.
attorney general fired the district attorney the day before the trial.
but I'm thinking there's ulterior motives behind that.
and there's
But
also
isn't
the
that
fact
all
that
the DOJ side of it? That's not
Yeah.
the Marshal
well, no,
Services
but no,
side?
it was also how the marshal handled
Marshall
it on his
handled
side.
how
And then
to,
the
Okay.
lack of
yeah.
training that they received, which put them in the situation where they they didn't know to let her go on bail, so they put her in Siska. They didn't know to let her go because they were not trained that. Um, yeah, it was a mess from the beginning, I guess.
Y'all need an
Well,
escort?
Mr. Boudreaux
Oh no,
does,
no.
and I've been staying over at his house, in the guest room.
In the guest room, Mr.
Well, yes,
Bojo.
because my
Oh,
house we're not married, so
yeah, yes, sir. Don't no improprieties over here, sir.
Is there
Oh,
any
I did not mean to
plans?
imply. I am so sorry. I am so rude for that.
Mr. B, when are you putting a ring on this beautiful lady's finger?
Oh, it's Bojo.
Which
I thought it was Boudreaux. Oh,
Oh,
Boudreaux. My
oh,
bad, Mr.
she
Boudreaux. I'll just call you Mr. B then.
oh, I'm sorry.
uh, I
Oh,
I don't
Lordy.
need a ring on this finger. My family
Oh,
at the moment they were
are you all
trying to
right?
get me married before
Oh,
I
really?
left.
somebody
Yes, I
somebody
left because they
no
wanted me to marry a particular
Are you
individual
all right?
who
somebody
was
my heart skipped a beat a
not
little bit.
quite
But I think Miss Poppy put a
what I
curse on
wanted
me
to
or
do for
something.
my life.
She She said
Do you
something
know what,
about
Georgia? I
He
feel
was
about
like you told
ring.
me
was
that when
very
we first met.
pompous. Yes.
something about ring and marriage
Yeah.
and
Whoa, hold on
gosh.
now.
see. I gotta sit
I'm
down.
causing
I gotta sit down.
problems.
I gotta sit down.
I just
Frankie.
wanted
Take
to
it,
come
take it slow.
Yeah,
to
darling.
I gotta
when I
sit down.
settled down in Aurora,
Ooh.
I did not want any type of relationship, but Mr. Boudreaux did win his way into my heart, but it will be a long-term courting. I
Oh,
am
that
not.
is so sweet.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut
I.
up, Poppy. Damn. Oh,
Mm.
damn.
Maybe one day, but not anytime in the future.
Ooh, that's all right. Now you
Mr.
need to hold
Boudreaux, you
on.
don't have to worry.
Hi.
I
What's going
Did
sorry.
you enjoy your dinner, Dallas?
I did. I did. Jay, quit being a stranger over there.
Come on, Jade.
Get on
Yeah,
in here,
stop
huddle. Get
stop
on
being a
in
stranger.
there.
Your family now. Get over here. I'm gonna
The
smack your booty.
formalities are over. We can go
Yeah.
back to.
Don't make it all like it was. Anyway, that was actually a very productive dinner slash meeting there, brother. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.